All right, what's up, boys? So it's AB here. It's my boy Benny. We are on the same offer. He's the appointment setter manager. Just for all the athletes out there, we are two former football players, both from Cali. We're just going to talk about how we transition into this sales space and how we're now making a lot of money. So, Benny, you want to introduce yourself, bro?
Yo, what's good? My name is Benny. I am also in this sales game, this info game. Like AB said, I definitely grew up playing sports like most guys. Thought everything in life, dreamed of playing NFL and shit like that. It didn't end up happening that way. So, just like this man right here, I was, looking for that next step after ball, and then we kind of stumbled across this high ticket sales game, and I mean, life's been pretty decent these past couple months. So
yeah. So, Benny, bro, how did you even get into this, bro? Like, tell them about how you were playing football, what happened after football, and how you even got here in the first place.
Yeah, so what ended up happening is I'm class of 2021, and 2020 was like my last year playing ball, and that's when COVID happened. So we were at home, we weren't even at school. And I was like, man, I started seeing dudes how they were able to make money. I've always been, an entrepreneur minded. Even as a little kid, I was selling shoes and things of that nature. But during COVID, when I was playing football, I was like, man, I don't really got no scholarship offers or nothing like that. I need to figure out while I'm at home a way that I can start making money. So when I do finish off high school, I have something to get into. So the first thing I wanted to do was start day trading because that seemed like the easiest way to make money online. So, bro, I bought literally every single course you can think of. I probably invested well over $20,000 in courses from day trading alone. Now, I didn't have $20,000. That was over the span of like 3 years. It was like every time I would save $1,000, I was looking for a course to buy and things of that nature. And then it got to the point where a couple of years down the line, I'm starting to think to myself, not that there aren't good day traders out there, but man, bro, I've spent all this money on these courses, and now I'm thinking about, bro, what are these guys who are selling these courses making? So I started doing my research, and that's when I really, saw like, oh shit, the money is in selling the courses. For the most part, yes, there are guys who make money, it's 2025. It's not a secret. Most of these guys are making majority of their bread from the course selling itself. So, and I knew I didn't have a big personal, my bad, I don't mean to yap my man's video right here, but I knew that I didn't have a big enough audience or personal brand to sell my own course, nor was I good at the topic. I wasn't a good day trader anyway, so I was like, okay, how can I get involved with selling these courses without being the face of them? And that's how we kind of discovered this, this sales game.
Okay. Well, then, boys, same thing for me. Like, started a year ago, did like 2 years at a community college playing football. I loved football, but I just didn't like the fact that I couldn't control when I got injured or not. So I was like, okay, fuck it. Like, I got to get into business. I got to get into something I can control. So same thing as Benny, bro. I spent like 10 racks on just a bunch of courses. In terms of like this whole sales stuff, I really didn't know too much about it. Literally in October, that's when I figured out about, sales and, high ticket sales, offers, info products. And, I came across him, seeing his videos, seeing him being from Cali, and immediately, sent him a Loom video of my experience because I had been working sales jobs while, in college. And yeah, I got hired and it's been up since there. But Benny, why do you think that you saw success so much faster? Because usually appointment setters are super expendable, but you were able to become a manager in 3 months?
Yeah, so, just to give you guys like context on that. So I didn't even know none of this, yes, I was looking into the course selling game, but I had no idea how to actually get into it. So my mentality was like, okay, I've always been broke because I was trying to make money. Let me stop trying to make money and let me try to just get good. You know what I'm saying? So I got, for those of you, if you want, you guys can check out my channel. I tell this story sometimes, but, I ended up sending a Loom, which is basically a video recording to some dude named Pierre. Shout out to Pierre. who's pretty big in the space, and I was like, hey, bro, I'm not quite sure what this is, bro, but this is what I've done in the past. I feel like I can. Here's why I feel I can be an asset to your team. If you give me a shot, I'll work everybody. Long story short, they gave me the shot, and when I got on the offer, bro, going back to what he said about, like, I love football as well, but I'm not gonna be the guy who blames politics. I mean, the guys who, if you're better than me, you're better than me. It is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? But in sales, the only politicking going on is who's bringing in the most cheese. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter if you're black. It doesn't matter if you're white. It doesn't matter if you're tall or you're short or you're fat or you're skinny. If you're bringing in the most money for the company, you get the most priority. It's as simple as that. It's black and white. So I knew if I was like, okay, now I'm in the game, we're super even, there's no genetics. You know what I mean? You got guys who are not good at the sport, but they're 6'4", they're 240 pounds, and they run a 4.3. You can't do nothing about that. It is what it is. God has favorites in sports, right? But when it came to sales, I was like, bro, you mean to tell me I just got to read this script more than everybody else, and I'm going to make more money than everybody else? All right, where do I start? And so that's why I feel like I was able to outbeat the other guys that were here, is because they were sitting here trying to make money. I was just trying to win. You know what I'm saying? So if you actually frame, because if you're only trying to make money, once money gets slow, then that's when you start fucking with your head, which is why I tell the guys on my team, like, the reason why you're not making money is because you're focused on making money when you should be focused on out-dialing these other guys. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much why. And just to give an idea, AB, this guy got promoted to closer in what, like 2 weeks?
2 weeks, yeah.
2 weeks. And I knew when the guy up top here, he was like, hey, bro, who should we promote? I was like, I mean, bro, this dude AB has been on top every single day for the past 2 weeks. You know what I mean? It's just because, I mean, shout out my boy Jai, he behind the camera too, but it's like these guys, they were dialing to, I don't think I ever seen them put down the phone. So yeah, that's what I would say, bro.
All right. And yeah, for me, like, same thing, just with football. The reason I think I got started so fast, like 2 weeks to become a closer, is like my mindset was, so going back to Pierre, like, I'd already been watching him for some time, I had respect for the guy. So I was like, how can I come in and bring the most value as possible? I saw Benny, recording videos, doing his thing, making good money. And I'm like, yo, like, I want to be a part of that. You know what I mean? And it was important for me to be around good people. You know what I mean? Like, that was more important for me than even making money. Like, I want to make it with fucking, like, good people that are like me. So when I got the opportunity, bro, like, when I got the call, like, I told myself I'm going to work harder than everybody else, no matter what. He was the best guy. There was another guy that was doing really good. So I literally just copied what they were doing and tried my best to just double everybody's inputs. And yeah, that shit, it's been working. But
yeah, bro, and this is also why, like, I was fucking with AB before I even knew him, is because, bro, this is why, if you are an athlete out there, and I don't mean like, oh, I took a Taekwondo class. I mean, like, if you're a legit athlete, you know what I'm saying? Like, this, you actually took it serious and you were good at it, bro, you have such an upper advantage when it comes to the sales game, bro, because everybody in this shit is so fucking lazy.
Facts.
Just lazy. Like, if you actually treat this business game and this sales game as a sport, like, bro, just think Kobe, right? You show up before everybody, you outwork everybody, and you leave later than everybody. And not only are you there longer, but each rep, you're doing it better than everybody. Mm-hmm. Then you make more money than everybody. I mean, bro, you guys don't even know this. He hasn't even said it. He's been humble. For the last 3 hours, he's made $1,100. So, like, $1,100 in 3 hours because of the inputs that led up to this point right now. So that's why, I mean, just to kind of go back, bro, for, like, if you actually treat the sales game as a sport, you know what I mean? You actually watch film, you listen to your calls. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You actually practice. You don't practice during the game. You practice before the game. And then when it comes game time, you're making it look easy, but people don't see the work before you stepped on the field. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And then another thing is just, like, especially with the athletes out there. So especially if you're a good athlete, if you're on the bench, like, you know, I don't know. But if you were a good athlete, then you know what it takes. Like, you know how it is. Like, you got to learn from your coach. The reason you even learn from a coach is because they've already done what you're trying to do. It's the same thing in business. It's like getting a mentor. Benny was that person for me, bro. So it's like, okay, what was he doing that was working for him? Let me do that, and let me try my best to do as much as that as possible. So, like, who understands that more than athletes? You know, you are doing this. You're just doing the stuff that works. You know, you're getting reps. You're getting better. You're watching film. So, I mean, yeah, just back to being an athlete. Like, I think that's another reason why, you know, me and him specifically, like, there's other people that are doing amazing on offer that, you know, haven't played sports. But I think that's a big reason why me and him are just killing it. Simple as that.
Yeah, man, I've actually talked to other guys who manage these multi-million-dollar businesses, and they literally specifically will ask you, have you played sports in the past? What did you play? Were you good? Because they understand how, and bro, like, I promise you, like, they understand how athletes are, they tend to just be better than everybody else in business. You know what I mean? Your ego, you know what I mean? You're competitive, your work ethic's there. Like, it's just, I mean, bro, especially in this info game, it doesn't get, it's literally just inputs. This is literally a game of who does the most, who does the best the most times. Some guys, they can have one good week, you know what I mean? They can get lucky, but, you know, guys who can consistently keep the quality week after week after week, I mean, bro, it's pretty much just free chicken.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to cut it here. It's at 11 minutes, bro. You think we should keep yapping a little bit, or what do you think?
Up to you, bro.
How long are you going to make your video?
It's pretty much going to be like a 5-minute interview.
5-minute interview. Okay. I think I'm cool right here. I think I'm going to do a little outro. Just call it. All right, y'all. So, that's really it right there. You know, if you have any questions on just how I got in here, how he got in here, I'm going to leave his Instagram and YouTube in the description. My stuff's going to be in the description, but any final advice or anything for anyone who is watching this video?
Yeah, bro, it's 2025. If you have no motion, that is 100% your fault. And as soon as you can accept that and actually can take control of that, then you have the power. You know, obviously, you know, I give thanks to God that He's given me the vision to see that, okay, I'm where I'm at because of the things I've done, which means I can be where I want to be given the things that if I do the things I should be doing. You know what I'm saying? So this year, 2025, bro, and the easiest way to make money online, in my opinion, and this is because this is from experience, this isn't theory. I mean, you got guys like AB, he just hit his first $10,000 month today, so shout out to him. And he's been in the game for what, a month and a half?
A month and a half, yeah.
A month and a half, he's already made his first 10K month. If you are an athlete and you are looking to make money, you know, whether you're just finishing up college or you're just, I don't know, just looking for a better way to make bread, definitely would recommend sales. Any business works, all right? This isn't a video trying to sell you guys anything. You know, we were doing pretty well for ourselves. But if you are looking for a route to take and actually be successful in, I would always vouch for sales. But that's just me personally. I might be dumb.
Yeah. Thing I want to leave for everyone is, like, again, like, yes, every business works. This one, you know, info product sales, remote sales, like, it's if you have good communication skills, if you are a hard worker and you are willing to get better every day, like, this is a very good business model, and you get paid fucking well, like, genuinely. I mean, just again, like, a year ago today, I was not in this reality at all. Talked about this on my last video. Just dropped out of college, just stopped playing football, like, and I just started trying a bunch of shit, you know, spent $10K on courses. January 2025, I just hit $10,000 in profit. So, just like attack the shit that you want to do, bro. You know what I mean? Like, genuinely, all of us are gonna die. So you might as well do what the fuck you want to do. I say that in a positive way. It's just like, none of us make it out of this shit alive, bro. So just do what the fuck you want to do. Not your parents, not your friends. Like, do what you want to do, bro. But
I mean, that's a big one right there, bro. I know you're trying to end the video, but I mean, that could be another story for another day. But definitely, what AB said, that's facts, bro. My parents, they were looking at me crazy, bro. I was sitting near. First of all, you're starting off with like 5% commission, 10% commission.
yeah.
My parents were like, "Why are you working that hard for that little bit amount of money?" I mean, now last week I just pulled a Maybach off the lot, and then I'm like, this is why. You know what I mean? So definitely, bro. Life's too short. Do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying?
I want to ask you now, bro. Like, what was it within this let's say this past year, bro? What was it that kept you going, bro? Like, even when you were like when you, because even in sales, bro, like we hit those days where we don't make money, where we go a full week and we're like, fuck, like not doing shit. Like, what kept you going even when you hit those, those shitty days, those shitty weeks?
No sexy answer, bro. I would rather die than being poor. Simple as that, bro. I literally got married to my girl last. Sorry, Nate, if you're watching this. Last June. I hope that's right. June. I got married in June, I want to say. And, bro, I was a married man 4 months ago with less than $100 to my name. So that's why it's like, bro, this whole making it just in life in general, everybody's like, you need the gratitude journaling, which is cool, bro. But I'm a person who moves off. Like if you're sitting on a chair, bro, and now your chair becomes 400 degrees, you're gonna get the fuck off that chair. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so uncomfortable. Some of you guys are actually just comfortable with where you're at, so you're just gonna keep sitting there, bro. I would literally, bro. If you guys watch the old videos on my YouTube, you could see the pain in my eyes when I was looking at the camera, bro. I was so broke. That shit hurts so much. Some of you guys, it just doesn't hurt enough. So like, I don't know what you gotta do, bro, but if you can leverage pain, I mean, that's, to me personally, that's been the strongest motivator for me. Now I'm at a point where it's like, okay, I'm not broke no more. So how else do I find the motivation? And that really just comes from loving the game. I genuinely just want to be better than, not in like a cocky or egotistical way. Oh yeah, I do have a little bit of ego. I mean, every successful person does. At least that I know, they have big egos, but really just in a love for the game and a love for the craft, bro. Going back to what we said at the beginning of the video, is just focus on the skill and the money will come.
One thing for me is like what I was doing, like within that past year, even beforehand, like I really started taking control of my shit when I was like 19. I'm 21 now, but envisioning the type of person that I wanted to be, who was successful, healthy, had a good group of entrepreneur friends, and I started acting like him way before I became that. Like I'm damn near at that point now. Of course, there's always room for improvement, but it's like acting like that person before I was that person. Like, it's like, would this guy do this or would he do that? Would this guy go party with his friends or would he work? You know what I mean? Is this guy studying his script right now or is he fucking bullshitting? So it's like, that's how I moved personally. But
yeah,
find
bro.
your motivation.
Yes, sir.
But I think that's it right there. Appreciate you, my nigga.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, tap in with us if you have any questions. But yes, sir.